Hello and welcome to the next episode of Build Your Own R2D2. Before we get started, I just want to say that those of you expecting an X-Wing video this weekend, there's only one more issue of the trial to come out. So I'm going to wait till next weekend and I can review them all in one video, and then that will finish off the trial videos nicely. So it's not this weekend, it's next weekend, but it will be up next weekend. Going back to R2D2, a few more dome parts to do, and we're going to look at that iconic eyepiece as well. So let's get started and have a look at what comes in issue 10. And so the parts we get in issue 10 are these pieces here. First off, we have this metal part here in this box. I think it's actually two metal pieces. If I just open it up, it is. Keep these pieces safe because we'll be using these in the next video. We won't be using them this time, so make sure you keep them safe. They are quite weighty. They're obviously made of strong metal, and I'll explain more in the next video what they are for. Okay, this leaves these two pieces. We have this piece here which continues the dome, and I'll look at that when we look at what comes in issue 11, which leaves us with this piece here. Now this piece here is for the main lens of R2D2. So if we just bring this piece in here, it will attach just like that to hold the lens in place. If I can get it clipping in correctly. Maybe it's this way around. No, it's definitely this way around. Okay, there we go. So it will clip in there like that, and you will have the lens showing like that. Now I am still not sure about putting the lens in at this stage because let me just go get it. I am keeping my lens safe in its protective wrapping and in its protective box until such a time that it is needed, which is this time. I just don't want it scratched. I don't want to damage it because it is the main lens, and also there's going to be a camera behind here, and then I don't want little scratches all over the stuff that R2D2 records. That would suck. So I'm not going to put the lens in at this stage. I'm going to leave it separate, but you do get some self-taping screws, some of the black ones, these ones there, you can see them. You get those and you put them into those four corners. I will show you when I actually come around to do it. But yeah, if you want to do it at this stage, you can. I would recommend leaving it and leaving this lens in its casing until at least the dome's completed, and then you can kind of cover the whole dome with the protective stuff. So yeah, so that is the eyepiece, and that is all the parts that we get in issue 10. On to issue 11. Okay, so this is all the parts we get in issue 11. It's a lot of extra, I'll zoom in a bit. A lot of extra bolts, bolts of different sizes. Nuts. Nuts of different sizes. We've got the regular size nuts there and these slightly bigger ones, which I'm sure will come into play a little later on. We also get three thicker black screws, which I guess will fit in with these nuts. Who knows? We get your regular kind of self-taping silver screws, slightly thicker self-taping silver screws, and then your smaller ones as well. The main part of issue 11 is this big rod here. Now this isn't anything to do with the R2D2. This is just a stand. Oops, wrong way. This is just a stand that will stand the dome on when the base is here, and we'll be able to hold the dome safe like that for all future for the rest of the time we're working on the dome. So that's very nice. I like the fact that it comes with a nice solid metal stand. With the Falcon we had those plastic kind of the plastic ring to hold the Falcon on. This one is a nice sturdy metal part, which I do like. And we get another part of the dome. So if we just bring this part in there like that, you'll see that these two pieces are for this piece here. So what you need to do is you look out for this cutout part, which I believe is going to be for the lightsaber. when it's all finished. The lightsaber will pop up from there, which is pretty cool. You move 1 down, 2 down to this part here, and then not this piece with the bar in the middle. This piece, it just attaches like so. So you've got you've got 4 holes here. 2 on the inside are for the screws, and the 2 on the outside are for these pegs. So you just peg them in like that to make sure that they are in place, and then you get some screws and you screw that down exactly the same way as before. You just get a nut, pop it on there, hold that down, get a screw, and just screw it in there like, like that. Was off camera. I'll just do it again to show you. A nut in place like that, and then your self-taping screw. Oh, there we go. Pop it in there like that. Screw it down like that, and that is what it look like when it's all done. Now the odd thing about this is that the nuts have been on this. They're on this side for this part, when they have been on the outside for the rest of the dome. But that is the way it should be. This next piece then, this piece here, let me just zoom out just a little bit. This piece here, if you hold the dome this way, just not the camera, sorry about that. You move it, you go towards the lightsaber circle there, and it attaches into there exactly the same way as before. 2 pegs, hold it in place like that with this little loose. Okay, let's try this again. You then get a nut, pop it in. Oh, these ones actually have holes. Where you see these ones are kind of slanted out. These ones actually have holes for the nuts, which is nice. Hold that in there like that. You get your screw, pop it in there, screw it in so it's nice and tight. There we go. So it looks like that. And do the exact same thing again. In the hole. Get your screw. Screw it in. And there we have these 2 parts attached to the dome. There we go. And also, even though I'm not doing this now, but as I said earlier, you see the tab there and the tab there match these 2 tabs there, and you just push them in like that, and there we will have the eyepiece of R2D2 looking very, very nice indeed. And you can actually see kind of the shape start to form now with that eyepiece attached. Looking very, very nice indeed. And then of course we'll have the bottom part here with the projector and the red and blue light and things like that. I am waffling because I am trying to fill time, because that is the end of this video. There really wasn't that much to do on R2D2 this time. Lots of parts for future, and lots of parts that I wasn't comfortable doing as of yet. So that is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. It is coming along really, really nicely. I still love this thing, even though these videos are quite short. I'm really excited about what's going to come in the future. So I hope you will join me in the future. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.